Happy New Year. It's your old buddy Jimbo. Blue Collar Beer Review. Back at it again. You know the saying, one beer, one take. All for y'all. Well, I made it back to Teja, and, or, as I like to call it, the Southern Command. I was up at the Northern Command, but now I'm back down in the Southern Command. You know, I like to keep an eye on both borders for y'all. Just in case there's some, special beer coming in. I'm right there. I've got my finger on the pulse of the beers coming into the United States. So, so that's a thing. That's why I've got the commands. All right. And since I'm back here in the Southern Command, where it's beautiful, gorgeous, lovely, I figured I'd go with this beer because I like them, and I haven't tried this one, so here we go. This is a Prairie Artisan Ale, Krebs Brewing Company. I think it's McAllister. Yeah, McAllister, Oklahoma. Or it's Krebs, Oklahoma. I think they sometimes they say it's Krebs or McAllister, whatever. This is a Texas bomb. That's right, Texas bomb. It's gonna be good. I know it is, but I want to have one. So I got some beers for Christmas. Go figure. And someone gave me this beer, and I'm gonna try it. I will. Like I always said, if y'all give me some beer, I'm gonna review it, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna drink it. So thanks, Will. Like I said, Texas Bomb. This is an Imperial Stout, aged on coffee, and it's got the coveted cacao nibs on it. Vanilla bean, cacao. I love cacao nibs. And vanilla bean, chili peppers, and the coffee that it's aged on is Cat's Coffee. So that's some good coffee if you haven't had any. Before we crank into this, so I was reading the other day. Yeah, I read. And, people used to drink beers out of all sorts of, this is kind of a beer factoid, and it's kind of a sleeping factoid too, so back before clocks or alarm clocks or really light, like a really, really good source of light, when people were done, farming or toiling or, back in merry old England, it probably wasn't the Dark Ages, it wasn't very merry, but it would get dark out, and, there wasn't really a lot to do. There was bad things out in the dark out there, bad people, bad animals. There's all bad things that can happen to you out there. So people didn't really do much out there. So they'd get done working, they'd get home, and they'd eat, and the sun would go down and get dark pretty fast, and they would go to bed. So around 8-ish, 7-ish, whatever. And then they'd crash out for about 4 or 5 hours. And then they'd get up. And everybody did this. The families, and they'd wake up, about midnight, 1 o'clock, and they are 11 o'clock, 12, whatever. They'd wake up, and then they'd kind of congregate. People would come together, and they would crank out a few beers. Talk about, they could gossip or talk about politics or what was going on with the king and the lords and all them dirtbags and stuff like that. They'd hammer a few beers back, some mead, some grog, I don't know, that kind of stuff. And then they'd, or then they'd go back and, hang out with their old lady or, they would relate. Have relations, that kind of thing. Stuff like that would happen, but that was a thing. And then they'd go back to bed, and then they'd wake up when the sun came up, boom, off to work. So that was kind of their chill time. And I started thinking, we should do that. We should do that. Let's start doing that. I mean, come on. Like I said, I'm trying to solve the world's problem through beer. And I'm thinking, if we all start going to bed earlier instead of... What? Alexa was talking to me. Oh, I can't say her name or she'll start talking about beer.
Right now, it's you I'm talking to.
See? She loves talking about beer with me. But I was thinking, if we all started going to bed and not spending so much time watching TV, watching politics and all that crap, we went to bed early, and then we all got up at midnight, and say we started talking to our friends or our neighbors, having beers, from let's say noon, noonish, midnight till 1, throw a few beers, and then, go back to bed and then get up for work. I think that, I don't know. I think that idea has merit. And from what I understand, it's better for your sleep cycle too, because 2 sleep cycles with a pause in there, that's why people wake up to go pee and stuff, and they wake up, blah, blah, blah. You're trying to pound 8 hours out straight, doesn't work. You need to break it up, have some beer. I'm telling you, I think we'd all be healthier and happier. So, that's story time. It's true though, look it up. I didn't make it up. Did I? No, I didn't. It's true. So, here we go. This is a 12 ounce. It's a baby beer bottle of beer. It's just a little tiny one. It's harmless. It's a Texas bomb. How could it be harmless? Well, it's very harmful. This is an 11.2 alcohol by volume. Buddy, that's right. So it's it's 2.5, 3 beers almost. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up. We're gonna look, listen, and smell. We're gonna do the double dump, and it's gonna happen. So here we go. Ooh, wrong end. Ta-da! And this is stout. So we're looking at Texas tea here. Old muddy water. Old recycled oil. Gone. Goes. It's got some life, and it just burns itself out real quick. And then it just looks like coffee. But hey, we know the MO. So we know what to expect from that. And yeah, and the color's beautiful. Like I said, Texas tea, dirty oil, all that. Yeah, we're getting we're gonna get the strong coffee profile in this Texas bomb. Texas is the bomb. Here's to the Southern Command. And I don't know about you, but tonight, I'm going to bed here directly. I'm going to bed. Next few hours, I'm going to bed. And then I'm getting up at midnight, and I'm going to have a couple beers. And I'm going to wake my wife up, and I'm going to talk to her. And I'll probably get my kid up too. He'll probably be up. So, yeah, then I can spend some time with my son. How about that? There we go. Hang out with the dog, drink some beer, maybe have a little fire. I'm rambling now. All right, here we go. Man, the cacao nibs are really awesome. You can taste the vanilla. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. It's better than coffee. It's just so smooth. It's wonderful. Yeah. These are breakfast beers. They're really anytime beers, but these are wonderful beers. You guys really should try them. Get, woo, yeah, there's a little chili pepper in there. Ooh, and it would creeped up on me. Great mouthfeel. And a little something going on in the back of my throat. Hey, you gotta love that. So if you can get a Prairie Artisan Ales, they're the best. The bombs, they're the bombs. The bombs. There's all kinds of different bombs, and they're just a little variation on this one beer, and it's well worth the money. They're super fabulous, and hey, I hope all you out there get up and start having a few beers in the middle of the night. I think it's a good thing. Come on, spread it. That's a new plan. It's the new plan for the new year. 2021. Beers in the evening. Your old buddy Jimbo.